Hey, welcome back everyone. We are in Supermarket Simulator, as it says right there, Supermarket. And we are trying to grow the store. I think I have an objective up here. It says purchase a new section using your computer to expand your store. And if I go over here to the computer, it's not in the market. Uh, I guess we got to go to upgrade your store. Okay. Management. Okay, product licenses. Product licenses, product. They want us to grow. So here's our first section. Purchase this section to expand your supermarket. Alright, well let's do it. 350. I have the money. Let's go. There we go. What happened? Oh, wow. Look at this. Well, I wonder. We could put a shelf back here and have a two-sided shelf. It'd be a narrow walkway, but we could do it and put more product in here. Oh, it'll take some reorganization. Oh my gosh, it'll take a lot of work. So right now we're gonna leave it just like this, and let's see if we can buy. Well, let's buy a big shelf. Why not? Let's just see what it says. Management, storage. Oh, storage. So that's not it. Growth, customization. Oh, we can do some things. We can change the name. All right, so it's not under management. Market, furniture, a shelf. $200 to buy a standard 2x2 shelf. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. We can order one. Okay. Oh, we got to order all these products, so let's purchase. Okay. I think that's the shelf. Yes, it is. Can we rotate? Yes, we can. So look at this. Huh. Well, let's do this. Let's let's do this real quick. Well, son of a gun. I don't know if we can do this comfortably. Okay, I think what we'll do is do this. I'll organize everything. I did not. Uh, oh, I think can't you just pick the shelf up and move the shelf with all the products on it? Oh, yeah, you can. Thank gosh. Okay, that makes life easier. Okay, I think we're going to be fine just right there. Okay, so let's move this shelf. Let's put it over there for now. Let's put this one back here. And we're going to have to find some more products, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're going to have to find some more products because obviously in a stockpile. Pasta. It goes up here. Oh, didn't have enough, did we? Oh, we bought two, thank you. We have a few extra. Man, when do we get that storage unit? When do we get that storage unit? Because we need storage. Coffee? Ooh, where did I have coffee? Okay. Well, we put it all on the shelf, but I think I bought two. Hello, lady. Okay. I'm just trying to stock up because we're going to need a big day because we spent all of our money. Ooh, we had some extra. Wow. Well, I didn't think I ordered that much. Where did we put the oil? Uh, Flour? I wish I could zoom in. I think we had oil down here. Where did we have oil before? Yeah, see? We need to put, let's put the oil down here. Well, oh, there we go. Yeah, I think oil was down on the bottom. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to go check the price. Why am I not running fast? Uh-oh. Alright, so let's go check the price. It says the price is $4.50. Okay. And there. So we were going to put, you don't put, you don't put flour on the top shelf. But look at that. We had flour and oil up here. We put we put oil down here. Yeah. You don't put oil on the top. You don't put flour on the top shelf. Alright, so I'm going to do this. Oh, it doesn't match. Son of a gun. Well, son of a gun. I want to put oil up top. So, it's been a while. Oh, there it is, tab. Okay, great. Put it up here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I got to figure it out. Takes me a little while. But it has been a while. Oh, wait. That's not flour. Or is it? Oh, man. Alright. And 450 is what we sell it for. Yeah, perfect. And we're going to do this. We're going to do a crate again. Pick the oil up. I mean, eventually, we're going to reorganize the whole store. And some of that I'll probably do off screen because um, the person that's going to help with that is Tika, my daughter. She is, oh wow, we have a bunch of oil, don't we? Way more than we need. Wow. Okay, well, guess what? Eek. Just throw it in the air. Okay, what do we got here? More pasta? Did I? Oh, you know what? I know what happened. I had all this stuff in my basket and I put it in again, probably. Yeah, I did. That's what happened. Well, we're very well stocked on some of the stuff. Ah, perfect. So that's where all my money went. I overbought. Cause look at this. I got more flour. I mean, at least with the flour down here, I can do this. Get rid of it all. Bread. Everybody needs bread. In fact, I need bread. I gotta go to the store later today. In real life. Shopping day. Oh wow, look at this. Alright. So we didn't buy sugar. And we didn't buy this. We don't have any over here. So let's just make sure the prices are right. 575. Ooh, market price. So this is going to have to go up to 650. Okay, let's look at this one. $8. Price is 805. That's okay. Sugar, 475. Yeah, I think that's still fair. Oil is 450. Market price is 450. See, I think we're staying within parameters. Yeah, I'm 3 cents higher than market, but you know, we are kind of a convenience store, so I think we can get by with that. And bread is 475, and we're keeping it there. All right, so it's perfect. Uh, all the prices in here within parameter. Ooh, yep. Ooh, excuse me, guys. And $3. I think we're all within parameters. The water is 270. Wow, 275 for water. Most expensive thing in the world is water. All right, I think we're square. I'm gonna go ahead and put water. We'll go and put water in the cart. Look at that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 products. All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 products. Perfect. Let's get the store open. Let's get going. So we are now open for business. Let's see what we can create today as far as money's concerned. I have a feeling we're going to end the day in the hole. Now my objective is to name my store, but it's $250, I think, just to name my store. We'll call it Odix Den. Go figure. Come on, buddy. Show me what you got. Eggs? Look at that. Bingo. Nobody's coming in here. Come on, people. Come on. I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry. Get in my store. Get in my store. Come on. Get in my store. There you go. I'm pushing you in. There you go. Now go get some coffee. Go get some bread. Get some cheese. Cause yeah, oh, and don't forget milk. You had to have milk. Milk, bread, cheese, water. Wow, she's loading up on stuff, isn't she? She's like doing her whole monthly shopping right here. Sugar, oil, some water. All right, and she's gonna give me a credit card for 22.75. Okay. Oh, here they man. I tell you what, when they start showing up, they show up in droves. Oh, look at all that sugar she's buying. I like credit cards. And at the same time, I don't like credit cards. Thing about credit cards, they're extremely convenient for everybody, and I'm not going to argue that, because uh, if you got $3 change, that's not too bad. But think seriously, he hung his head in shame, so I guess I can give it to him. All right. Think about credit cards. For the convenience factor, like I said, it's awesome. I mean, everybody uses them. I think most people use credit cards. Not, there's probably some exceptions in the world. We are pretty much a cashless society, and it's gotten stronger and stronger. But from a business standpoint, credit card. Oh, perfect change. Credit cards are. It costs money. Yeah, and I know you know that. Water, cheese, a few products are disappearing. Ooh, I want to order some sugar. Go ahead and get that in the queue. Wow, everybody wants sugar. But if you noticed, I mean, businesses, they pay a fee to accept credit cards. It's a $1. Okay. Uh, it's usually a flat percentage, and then it's a few dollars more. And depending on the amount of volume a business does, their fees and stuff to use credit cards, he ain't too bad this time. Their fees are higher. You do massive business. You take Walmart, for instance. They negotiate a better price on their fees because they do so much business. But a small mom and pop store gets kind of crucified for credit cards. Jeez, $3. And as a small business owner myself, and oh, I gotta get out of here. I need trash bag, right? Oh, I don't see it. One item, and I take a whole bag out. That ain't how it works. Uh, Small business owner, and that's where I was for a period of time. I want to say 3%. It was like a flat. It was a flat fee plus a percentage, so it costs us a lot to take credit cards. And the only way to recoup that is to raise your prices to cover the credit card fees, because the majority of people coming in, they they use credit cards. Not everybody, obviously, but a big chunk. So, you know, there's, folks that, oh no, I don't know why I did that. I don't even know what I did there. And of course, debit cards, which is another thing a lot of people use. Uh, they actually have smaller fees for small businesses or even big businesses. There's a smaller fee for debit cards since it's coming directly out of your bank account whenever you use that thing. Uh, but from a society standpoint, you also have to look at the cost of uh, a lot of people get in trouble with credit cards. They they spend more than they have, and they wind up running debt, and and then they have to, they go in more debt to pay their debt, and it gets crazy. If you do the right thing, you use your credit card to pay bills and other stuff, and then you pay it off at the end of the month. But I noticed recently, and I'm sure it's like this in a lot of places. Uh, there's a lot of places that now are charging. if you use a credit card. Oh, how do I do this? We buy 16 flowers. Yeah, yeah, accept 16 flower. Why not? All right. I'll get that. My vet, where I take my dog, uh, it's a 3% fee if you use a credit card. They just tack that on. One of the doctors I see does the same thing. Charges a fee. He charges 3.5. So if you're using your credit card to pay your bill, they turn around and give it back to you. Now, a lot of people use credit cards also for the perks. You know, they'll get cashback bonus. But if you're paying 3%, all right, I think that's everything now. Oh, do I need flour? Did I run out of flour in here? Milk. I know I put some milk. Wow, I'm out of milk. But yeah, I just think it's kind of crazy how our society is running now. If you don't take credit cards as a small business owner, you aren't going to stay in business because everybody wants to use credit cards. If you only take cash, you got to worry about being robbed, basically. If you take checks, you got to worry about bad checks. In fact, I know some businesses right here they won't take checks anymore. Period. They don't. They don't care. They flat out don't care. They just don't take them. And as a small business owner in the past, I understand why. We had a small number of bad checks. Uh, and yeah, can you get your money from someone that writes a bad check? Possibly. I mean, they do face prosecution and stuff like that, but it it's hard. I mean, we had people that came in and paid off their bad check because they didn't have the money to pay for stuff at the time. They just wrote the check to be able to get the merchandise, and then they oh, look at that. Oh, and then whenever they uh, actually got the money, they came in and paid us. You know, I always thought it was weird when they did that because it's like they had to pay a fee to the bank and a fee for for everything. And all they would have had to do really is just say, hey, I don't have the money right now. It would have worked with them. A lot of them were actually customers we had for years. All right, so what do we need? We don't really need that. Sugar goes fast, but I'm gonna have to get some cereal, bread, flour. Cereal, bread, and flour. Cereal? Huh. Cereal, bread, flour. Go get another sugar. Let's go see what else we need over here. Milk, cheese, and eggs. Milk, cheese, and eggs. Yeah, here we go. Milk, cheese, and egg. Okay. 124. We're still okay. And let's look at a product license. Let's look at growth. Let's look and see if we can't get any more. Uh, Management, product licenses. Okay, this one adds peanut butter flour, oil, some other type of pasta. I think it's going to require us to have some, we're going to have to buy a bunch of stuff. So if I spend, I won't have the money to buy the product. As soon as you buy something like that, they immediately start wanting you to have these products, and that's one, two, three, four, that's six products. A couple of them will be in the refrigerator, so we'll have to have a second refrigerator. I'll probably put it over here for now, and then there's this right here. So yeah, okay, it's end day. So products not expensive, huh? Interesting. So we wound up ending the day with less money than we started with, but um, eggs dropped and cereal dropped. So let's go see what the cereal dropped to. 5.92. I'm gonna leave it at $6. You know what? Let's do this. Let's change it to 5.75, just because. And what was the other one? Is it eggs? Wow, 3.39. 3.50. Okay. Okay. It is what it is. Let's go push our product purchase. Stock it up and then get the store open. Eggs. We'll have a storage unit someday. Milk. Oh, can't run into the window. Milk. Okay. I really need two places for milk. Cheese. Oh, I think that's what I'll do. I may just move the shelves here and put two down here. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'll do. Bread. Everybody's got to have bread. I need bread myself. You can't have sandwiches without bread. I think tonight I'm going to have pizza, the homemade. I think that's what we're going to do. And sugar. Everybody loves sugar. Okay. So let's do this. Hopefully there's enough room to put a second one in there. And it's a small shelf, refrigerator shelf. Is it management? No, must be market. Furniture. We need a single fridge. I mean, a dual fridge would be nice. 375 versus 200. But we'll add to cart. We'll purchase it and we'll get it put in here. Love how it's already there. They got nothing on Amazon. All right. I guess I'll leave a hole here. Okay. Now, we'll do a crate. If I want milk, I'm going to put milk. And let's get milk over here. Okay. And then water stays down here, but milk, eggs, and cheese. Milk, eggs, and cheese. Water can go on the bottom. And then we have room to put the other products. So in the next day after this day, we should have enough money to buy it. Because we're going to need, let's see, if we look at licenses, it's under management. If we look at licenses, look at this. $400 to buy this, and we're going to have oil, flour, peanut butter, spaghetti. Looks like it looks like two things that go in the refrigerator. I think so. If that should work out fine. So that's it. And we already got the shelf. So you know what I haven't done in a while? Customers waiting at the checkout. I think bills. I haven't paid bills. Okay. Sorry, lady. I didn't. I didn't know you were checking out. Oh, it's not even a lady. It's a man. Cash. 50 cents. Okay. I got a thing about these registers and this cash. Um, something that has always something that I've been looking forward to for years is how change works. Oh, here we go. 350. This guy gave credit card. Here's that fee. Let me give him 25%. Oh yeah, even my mechanic. I had to take my car in. One of my well, it's actually SUV. Had taken it for a small repair job. They charged 3% fee if you use credit card also. Can I blame them? No. I mean, not that it costs this much, but I mean, think about a big purchase. Oh, $1,000. Just say $1,000 repair, because that seems to be common anymore. Uh, if they had to pay the full fee, it costs them $30. Well, they have to pay that, so they only get $970 from the charge, and it might be more, might be less. I think some of these places charge 3%, but it does cost them 3%. Some actually it costs more than 3%, but they only charge 3%. Uh, I can understand that they do that. The alternative is cash. Cash has its own cost. Uh, from an accountant standpoint or accounting, I mean, we always had to, we have to count the cash every day. We don't want to have too much cash on hand, so you have to deposit cash. And funny thing, banks charge businesses to deposit checks and cash. They have a fee. They charge a business fee. So it actually costs you money to deal with cash also. Uh, and it's a flat fee we pay. Or we used to. I say used to. Uh, I'm not there anymore. Uh, kind of got out of it a few years back. But one thing I always find, you know how they always talk about change, and, having to deal with change. Recently here in America, we got rid of the penny, or we're getting rid of the penny. That's something I've been wanting to disappear for. $2 or more. I always thought, why? Why do we have a penny? Nothing costs a penny. It's such a small little thing. Uh, you get a penny and change. What a lot of people do, you find them on the ground all over the place. I just thought, get rid of the penny. Well, when you get rid of the penny in a cashless society where people used to have credit cards, you're only getting rid of the penny from a physical cash standpoint. You're not getting rid of flowers too expensive. What? Oh wow, twins. You're only getting rid of the penny when you're talking about cash transactions. If something is $6.03, and you're using a credit card, it's $6.03. If you're using cash and it's $6.03, well, you got to give 97 cents change. That's what happens a lot of times. So you're giving away two pennies. Uh, People get rid of pennies. They don't like carrying all that extra change. Getting rid of the penny, though, has its own perceived problems. What happens if you buy something and it's $3.02? What do they charge you now? Some people always say that stores are going to price their product so that the final price is always going to come out to, oh, perfect. It's going to come out to, uh, they round up, so they're going to get extra money from you every time. You know, stores are going to cheat you. I've heard that argument so much. I always like, that's seriously short-sighted. Can they do that? Sure. They can set their prices so that when you buy one item, taxes applied if your state has a sales tax, that it comes out to $3.03. Okay, so they're going to charge you $3.05. They're going to get you for an extra couple pennies. Couldn't find the cheese. What? I ran out of cheese? Wow, and I ran out of milk? I ran out of milk too? Okay. I'm trying to put some stuff in there. But here's what happens. If you do set your prices for that purpose, guess what happens? Oh, you bloop. Oh, he puts his head down. I put some cheese out. I put cheese out. My gosh. I put some milk out. You bought the last cheese. I gotta get through this. I ran out of eggs too. I'm sorry, people. I did not realize y'all were going to start being pigs. Uh, oh, yeah. Yeah, that decimal means a lot, doesn't it? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to hire somebody to run this register. She got my last cheese. Ah, there you go. All right, so milk. Um, Gosh. Sugar? Uh, Eggs? Yeah, we got to do this so that we have extra. We got to have 2 rows of everything. I mean, water. Huh. Holy moly. Oil. My gosh, we almost ran out of oil too. Uh, Okay, let me pay him. Let me check him out real quick. Hey, got that last 1950 in. Okay, let me get out of here. Let me go in the day. Whew. Get the trash put up. I'll have to restock big time. No, but getting rid of the penny, going back to that, I think was the most, it was the greatest thing ever. I know they've talked about it for years. I think multiple legislators have tried to do it over the years. Um, and a lot of people were for it, but the conspiracy behind the prices has always been that the stores are going to, price things to, always get that penny extra or 2 pennies extra when they round up. But here's the thing, you can do that for one item. But once somebody starts buying 2 items, 3 items, 4 items, 5 items, 6 items, it's harder to do. You just can't work the math out. You're gonna round up or round down. Now they've got rid of the penny here, uh, and I've already noticed stores are doing that. They're rounding up, rounding down. For the most part, they're rounding down. They're giving you your change. Instead of giving you 2 cents, they give you five. And I've seen that in several stores I've gone into. Uh, and um, I think that's noble of them. They don't have to do that, but I think they're doing that to appease the people that uh, believe they're going to cheat them all the time. Uh, my daughter, she likes to pay cash for a lot of stuff, especially when it's small things. Uh, I do too. I go to a convenience store, I'll buy a drink or something. I usually pay cash. I don't like to use my credit card in small places. Um, unfortunately, I've had it liberated, at least the numbers, and I can't fathom, uh, having that done. So what I do is um, I usually, oops, I'll have to get the coffee out, but let's see. But, oh, let's get bread. We need bread. We need a couple bags of bread because bread goes relatively fast. Um, she likes to pay cash, and whenever she does, she did that recently, and we were noticing. I go, wow, looky there, they rounded up for you. They didn't round down, which they could have done. They rounded up, and what is that? Flour? Flour. One oil. Well, you know what? One oil, one coffee. One oil, one coffee. Got the coffee. One oil, one coffee. One tea. We ran out of milk. We ran out of eggs, didn't we? We ran out of milk. We ran out of eggs, pretty much. Oh, I put some in there. So eggs and milk we already grabbed. I think grabbed milk. I grabbed eggs. Oop, eggs. Oh, cheese. 2 cheese. I need more water. 2 cheese, water. 2 cheese, water. Double milk. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. Well, whatever. We'll get it back in a minute. All right. I think that's enough. I think that got everything. Uh, We have to end day. Look at that. 8 products not found, 1 found expensive. We wind up the day, start next day. We're going to run in here. We're going to push this order and then see where we stand. Let's go to here. Purchase, boom. Look at that. That costs a lot of money. Huh, we're going to spend all day stocking, aren't we? Alright, so that goes down here. Get some more. I'll just use the curb as my use it as my overflow, just not pick up the stuff that's extra. Here's cheese. Got to get out of the heat. We don't want it to go bad. All right, so if I put milk, water, milk, and cheese. So I moved milk over here. So let's put cheese right here. Eggs and cheese. We're going to put cheese on the next line too if I bought enough cheese. So we're going to have 2 of each. Cheese, cheese, cheese. There it is, cheese. That's not cheese, is it? Or is it? Yeah. Eggs, cheese, water. There we go. Bread. Bread. Pasta. Pasta went up top of. Now the next thing we gotta do is get rid of the nickel. Uh, I think it's a logical choice also. Name something you can easily buy with a nickel. Exactly. Thought so. But no. In a cashless society, uh, small change is irrelevant. In a cash society, small change is important. All right, do this. Um, but the other thing is pricing. I live in a state that doesn't have an income tax, but we do have a sales tax, and um, sales tax isn't included when you go buy something off the shelf. Uh, you have to add tax after the fact. So when you get to the checkout, you don't know what your final bill is going to be because tax isn't included. I know foreigners that come here or folks from other countries. Um, they're not used to that. I mean, we have military base and here, and we do have folks come in from other countries for training and other purposes. And yeah, they're always saying that. They're like, oh, we don't even have this, or it's included in the price. So when you get to the register, you know what you're paying. And I totally agree with it, with what they're saying, because it bugs me that you get to the register and you don't know what you're paying till you get there. I always thought tax should be included. That's my stance. Tax included. And the rationale for that is okay, $3, $3. Okay. The rationale for that in my mind is um, putting the price, round the price up down to the closest nickel or penny or whatever you're going to do. We got rid of the penny, so up to the closest nickel. Uh, and then uh, people know, if it's $3 on the shelf, it's $3 on the shelf. It's what you're going to pay. No arguments, um, and no surprises. And people can use a calculator whenever they pick their products up, and they can, uh, and you know, it, it's it, it it just makes life easy. So like me in this store, here's my everything's priced to the nearest quarter. The only change I have to deal with down here is quarters, dollars and quarters. Everything's in a 50-cent piece, a quarter, or whatever. You know how easy that would be in life if stores didn't have to stock anything but quarters. You know how much money that can save in time and handling and stuff. They got to count all that change. They have to stock that change. They have to go to the bank and get change for all the registers. If they priced everything, tax included, rounded it to the nearest quarter, up or down, you know, when they go up to the register and go beep, 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 at the end, it's always going to end in a quarter. Some shape of quarter, 25, 50, 75, or an even dollar. Cashiers would only have to worry about giving change in quarters. How hard is that? Takes out that factor of having to figure out change. People, I mean, it's just so logically easy to deal with. But they won't do it. It'll take a monumental effort to get something like that taken care of. All right, licenses. Let's buy this. Boom. All right, peanut butter, flour, olive oil. Well, let's go to ordering and find out because I didn't get to read it all. All right, so I think it goes down to the bottom. Yeah, here they are. It's a different type of flour, a different type of peanut butter, oil, olive oil, spaghetti, rice basmati, and salt. Required. Um, None of this required refrigeration. Wow. We don't have enough money. Okay, we got one of each at least. And I'm broke. All right. Spaghetti. Now see, here's the thing I would do. I put my spaghetti up here. Okay. Get all the spaghetti together is what I want you want to do. This is rice. Now, I'm going to put rice on the bottom. Rice. Rice and spaghetti. That looks good. We'll do rice and spaghetti. Uh, Peanut butter? Oh, that's got to be by the bread. Oh, put that right there with the bread. What is this? Salt? Oh, down there by the cooking stuff. Salt. Let's see, oil? Now see, we'll organize this. We'll do 2 sets of oil. We'll put the tea and coffee in the same area. We'll put the flour, sugar, salt in the same area. Flour, sugar, salt. Oh, we have 2 flours. So we'll have, okay. And I think we have flour right here. Yeah. We have 2 flours. They'll go together. Put that on the bottom. Okay. That way we can organize it better. All right. So prices on this. Uh, 662. So I'm gonna be nice and make this 650. Okay. This rice, 691. So it's gonna be $7. This oil, five. Oh, it's gonna be 575. I'm a convenience store in some respects. Peanut butter, the staple, 540. Okay, 550. This is six. Okay, 675. See, everything's a quarter. Makes life easy. Tell you what, if stores would do that, $2. Salt is salt. Come on. Um, if stores would do that, I mean, there are obviously states out there that there's actually states out there that don't have sales tax. They have an income tax, they don't have a sales tax. Some states have sales tax, no income tax, or an income tax, no sales tax. Some have both. Uh, I live in a state with sales tax and no income tax. When I go to a state that has sales tax but no income tax, say I think it's Wyoming. Wyoming's one of those. Um, when you go buy something, you have tax. You go across to neighboring Montana, and Montana has an income tax but no sales tax. Whatever the price is what you pay. Amazing enough, they still price things like $2.99 and stuff like that. Just stop it, people. Stop it. Okay, let's get this going. Perfect. I always say, just stop that nonsense. Um, oh, you know what? I put eggs on the bottom is what I should do. Milk, eggs, cheese. Okay. And milk. If I put water down on here on both of them, I could put two things of that in the next thing, but let's just do that for now. We'll keep trying to do that. Alright, so let's get people buying stuff and let's see what happens. See, if I looked out here and I had regular flour and the other flour right here, that that would make it easy to stack. If I had all the oils in one spot, it would make it easy. You bought some good stuff. Okay, credit cards. May pay that fee again. Do you know why they put prices ending in 99 cents? It's psychological. $2.99 is not $3 in a lot of people's minds. So when they're buying stuff, they go, "Oh, it's only $2.99." They don't go, "Oh, it's $3." I do. I mean, my degree was in finance and business. I I studied this stuff. $2.99, psychological, purely psychological. People think, "Oh, $2.99. It's not $3, it's $2.99." But you raise that price to $3 and it affects the sales. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I mean, I do understand why, but stop it, people. We get rid of the penny. That's the first thing we're doing. Get rid of the penny. Now quit pricing things in pennies. Just price it at $3. I mean, if that's what you want to do, price it at $3. I mean, in the long run, every store prices at $3. No one's going to say. But if you had a store that sold stuff for $3 and another store that sold stuff for $2.99, the same dang product, everybody would go to the store that charged $2.99. Or at least a big chunk of them, because they only charge $2.99 for it. That's $3. I mean, look at our when you buy a vehicle, it's not $30,000 for the vehicle. It's $29,995 or $999. Stop it, people. Wow, these prices are. This is getting heavy. I gotta hire somebody. I'm looking at that. I'm already running out of that stuff over there. Six, dude. Have fun with your change. Okay, I need some more oil. Need some more of that fancy oil. Okay. Just went ahead and put it in the list. We did have one store. Uh, by the way, this is going to prove my point. We had a store here. Uh, they priced everything, tax included. Uh, you, they priced everything in tax included. They still had the wacky prices of 31, 31.99. They still had that, but it was tax included. And that way, they even advertise, it is, the price is what the price is. And uh, obviously, if you went to one store and it was $2.99 for the product, and you went to the other store and it was three something for the product, uh, everybody went to the store that didn't include tax because the products were cheaper. The store went out of business. And that's what I say. It proves my point. They went out of business. And why'd they go out of business? I'm going to make an assumption that everybody, that people, not as, a lot of people compare prices. And yeah, it was crazy. All right, so peanut butter, one, two, three, four, five. What's the product I'm missing? What was the product I'm missing? Oil? I need oil. What is this? Oh, market. Salt, rice, spaghetti, flour. All right. Oh, need some lights always. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. I need a stalker. Ah, perfect 20. Hello, lady. The checkouts are full. I'm working on it. These people giving me all this change they're giving me. 275 for a glass of water, and you paid with your debit card, hopefully. I think in this game we'll get another checkout eventually. Oh, he paid. He didn't pay cash this time. 8 eggs. We're out of eggs again. Yeah, I definitely need 2 rows of eggs. Eggs, 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 eggs. Where's my eggs? Oh, eggs. Yep, there's eggs. See? There we go. Okay, perfect. See? Sometimes you just I think that's everybody for the day. I know people. I went and got what I could. You don't ever see 75-cent pieces as change. But if everybody paid with, priced in the quarters, you would. Cereal. Come on, people. Cereal, really? Alright, let's go close the store. Let's get the mop out. Alright, let's get some stuff stocked here. Bread. We're good on bread. You always want an extra box. Milk? We didn't run out of milk, but we got close. Okay. Special. What the heck? Okay. If y'all want to have a discussion about things like that, uh, I'll gladly talk to you about it, either in the comments. Uh, however, uh, I just think there's an opportunity to simplify life for a lot of folks and for a lot of things. And if regular flour, bread. Oh, huh. Why can't I throw it there? All right. So looks like we needed some products to fill in here, peanut butter and stuff. We got milk. Uh, we need cheese. We need milk and cheese. We need uh, 2 rows of eggs, 2 rows of water. I'm kind of waiting. Water doesn't go as fast as it was, so we might go to 1 row of water. I mean, if they don't find water, who cares? All right, I think I'm going to end it right there. Uh, we'll come back in here and play another episode shortly, and we'll see if we can't do some things like I won't do another product license yet, but we might grow. Try to get the money to grow one more section and go from there. So, question, comments, put them down below if you want to talk about any of those topics, or more than willing to do so. And until then, y'all stay safe out there.